Today on Brumby Garage, we're doing some woodwork.
Rust and ruin, a forgotten shell. Subaru Brumby, dragged from hell. Yellow sparks fly, the grinder screams. This is the birth of a metal dream. Rusted carcass decay in the dirt. Steel veins bleed where the oxide hurts. Wrench turns fate, rip the old apart. Forge the fire, ignite the heart. Subaru soul, a warrior's frame. Bumblebee rises, it's more than a name. Come alive! Come alive!
Alright, so what I've got here, I'm starting to build myself a template, permanent template. I just got some 12mm, probably should have bought 6mm actually, but anyway, this is the size I needed, this is what I got. So I've started to do this job before, and I've already made this sort of slightly manky top section of the door card, which goes on your silver part. And what I had real trouble with doing was getting the bottom section done. I made one, and all the holes where the clips go were all over the shop. So what I've done, or what I've scrounged up, is this old door card with other holes in it. That's a pocket hole and stuff, and it was just a bit manky. So what I've done with this one is I've drilled out where the actual clips go. So when I've got it over this way, where I can see, I can actually drill through and get it all hooked up. So that's what I'm doing now. So I've just got the outline of it. So I'm going to rough cut this to shape just with the jigsaw, and then I'm going to get the pattern bit out, and we will stick all of that down, and we'll get the pattern, we'll get it all routed out the outside. I'll get a bit, we'll get the inside bit. I won't do the handle section yet, because my template for the handle's a bit all over the shop. So I'm going to get some, I've got where it is, so I'll just get some different pieces of wood, and I'll just make that and do that separately. That'll be fine. And then this will become a master template that I can use on some of this thinner stuff and knock these out. So that's what we're doing. That's where we're at. So I'll set some other stuff up and we'll come back. Right, so there we go. I've got that all roughed out. That's all cut. So you're not looking for perfection, because I'm going to take it over to the router table in a sec, and we're going to clean all this up. If you don't have a router, you can get that close with the jigsaw. I'm just touching my line, so I want to make the line basically, helps if I point at what I'm looking at with the camera. You want to just go past your line. Because I've made the line where the pattern is, we want to just not see that line. So you could sand that. If you had a belt sander, that would be better. If you don't have a router, just to make it nice and even across the top. So we'll get the router table set up now, and we'll route this up, and I'll have to stick down my templates over there, and yeah, we'll get that happening, and I'll set it all up. Hopefully, I should be able to film it. See what happens. But router table's a bit high. My tripod doesn't work to film on my phone. I'll see what happens. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. If I get 1,000 subscribers, then I can monetize the channel and you get like 10 cents per video. Probably not. Yeah, let me set up the router table and we'll go to the next step. So, after 2 trips to Bunnings, one to buy the wrong type of tape, and the next trip to rectify that mistake and buy the right type of tape, we're back and set up. So I've double-sided tape my top half of the template that I built ages ago down. I'm not going to route this top edge because this is perfectly straight and mine's not. I've screwed in this template so nothing's going to move. I've got my flush trim bit set up here and we're ready to go. So let's get cracking. Right, so now we're ready to go. I've re-screwed, put the collet back in after it come flying out, but unfortunately what I've done is a bit of damage on my template, so the router bit started to rise and the bearing stopped riding on the plastic and just started to eat into it. Can't do anything about that. It shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. So not much we can do, but keep going. That worked out all right. So apart from me bugger up there on the side, it's all nice and trimmed. So we'll get this off. Well, no. Before I get it off, we'll make a hole for the window winder, and then we'll take it off. No, no, no. Then we'll drill the holes for the thingamybobs. That's what we'll do. Right, so we're back on the bench. Not that you can see the bench, but the bench is below me. I'll move the camera in a second. It's come up all right, apart from that bit where the router decided to try and kill me. It's fine, it looks all right. I'll sand that off, even that out, and it should work as a template moving forward as well. So I'm just going to get the drill, drill out the sections for the things to click in. I'll drill out the window winder, and I'll drill out the holes for the armrest. That's what it's called, an armrest. So look, I'll get cracking on that. So here we go. This is me template all done now. As you saw, these corners could be a little bit showing because I've made them 90 degrees with the jigsaw, and they're not, they're curved. So what I'll do is when I'm making these for real, I'll just get a drill bit, like a 10 miller. It'll sit there, and I'll drill that out in those corners, rather than, and then that'll give me a turn. Or I'll even grab a Forstner bit instead of a drill bit, like a 19mm Forstner bit, stick it there, drill that out, and then you can't quite see, but if you zoomed in you'd see. That'll give me a little turn, and that's not even as tight as what it is on the metal. So that'll give me a little turn there if I use a Forstner bit, which will be perfect, and then cut the rest out. It's perfectly fine. So I think that'll do it for this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. I got some massive news coming up on the channel in a little while. I'm not sure when, a few weeks. I'm busy with the Brumblebee because we've got until May until the show in Melbourne. So I've got to get all this done so we can get the door cards back in and get him ready for the show. So, but yeah, massive news coming up soon. So stay tuned. Be good to your friends. See you around.